South Park just went nuclear, again. This time, their target is none other than Pete Hegseth. And if you thought last season's political roast was savage, brace yourself. What's coming isn't comedy, it's carnage.
Mr. Mackey?
Yes, right here.
Have a seat, sir.
The whispers started online, leaked storyboards from South Park Season 27's next episode. Airing October 12th, 2025. The same date the Pentagon's communication review quietly reopens. Coincidence? Not a chance. This episode dives straight into the chaos surrounding Hegseth, his Pentagon drama, leaked messages, and that now infamous Quantico speech that tanked faster than a bad pilot.
This is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputation.
To fans, this wasn't a shock. Pete's been circling this target for months. Between leaked signal chats about Yemen strikes, Pentagon infighting, and speeches that sounded more like campaign rallies, he practically handed Trey and Matt a script on a silver platter.
Changing the Defense Department, putting the Pentagon back in the hands of warfighters, and anonymous smears from disgruntled former employees on old news doesn't matter. This group right here, full of hoaxsters that peddle anonymous sources from leakers with axes to grind.
This is classic South Park warfare. Take real scandals, crank them to 11, and make them sing. And they've been on a streak.
Nein, 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 ein brandneues Auto, nein.
Remember the Sermon on the Mount Trump episode? Trump loses everything, argues with Satan in the desert, and births a demonic baby.
You all want to know the truth? Yes, we're together. We've been together for months, and I want to leave him, but I can't because I'm pregnant.
Then came Kristi Noem, redrawn as a Disney villain with a rifle duet.
Welcome to the team, recruits. I'm Kristi Noem, head of Homeland Security.
She seems nice. Okay, very pretty.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face. Because sometimes doing what's important means doing what's hard.
J.D. Vance, a glitching robot mutt rebooting mid-speech.
Satan? Why are you so sad?
I wish to be gone from this place.
I do not understand. If you do not want to be here, then why do you stay?
Tucker Carlson, locked in a tinfoil fortress, screaming at Wi-Fi demons.
Satan is saying he's been trapped at the White House because he's pregnant. Let's get our science expert in here to see if that's actually possible.
Now, it's Pete Hegseth's turn. The leaks suggest South Park's next episode will dive straight into his real-world controversies. The internal Pentagon chaos, the leaked signal group chats, and that infamous Quantico speech that spiraled into a PR disaster.
It's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon and leading commands around the country and the world. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not who we are.
Those clips of him criticizing military leadership are already resurfacing online, and fans are convinced the show is about to weaponize them. Hegseth's own quotes have been circulating for months, practically serving as ready-made punchlines.
In many ways, this speech is about fixing decades of decay. Some of it obvious, some of it hidden. Or as the chairman has put it, we are clearing out the debris.
The online chatter only grew louder after reports of Pentagon infighting earlier this year, factions forming, overnight firings, finger-pointing everywhere. Some even called it the Defense Department's Hunger Games. And right at the center of it all, Pete Hegseth, the man who, according to insiders, seem to treat chaos like a campaign strategy.
So whether you're an airborne ranger or a chairborne ranger, a brand new private or a 4-star general, you need to meet the height and weight standards and pass your PT test. And that's why today at my direction, the era of unprofessional appearance is over. No more beardos. The era of rampant and ridiculous shaving profiles is done.
The writers aren't fabricating this. They're following the pattern. Trump's downfall, Noam's backlash, Vance's obedience, Tucker's meltdown, each episode exposing a new piece of the same crumbling machine.
Thought Donald Trump wasn't Satan? In your face! We're gonna check in now with Kid Rock. Kid, you must be overcome with emotion. I just honestly didn't think the president was Satan, but now knowing that he has been this whole time, I'm just so happy.
And now, Hegseth fits perfectly into that sequence. His past controversies, from his 2016 Veterans Group exit to his warrior culture speeches, give South Park all the raw material they need.
And preparing to win. Unrelenting and uncompromising in that pursuit. Thus, the only people who actually deserve peace are those who are willing to wage war to defend it. That's why pacifism is so naive and dangerous.
By mid-season, South Park ties everything back to Trump's chaos and Noam's scandals. It's not just random parody, it's a chain reaction. Trump threatens Canada.
Okay. Mr. President, sir, the Prime Minister of Canada is here to see you.
Mr. President, why are you placing these new tariffs on Canada? What are you, some kind of dictator from the Middle East?
A dictator from the Middle East? Hey, relax, guy. I'm just your average Joe. Take a rest.
Noam follows with cruelty, Tucker spirals into paranoia, and now Pete takes the fall.
As the face of Homeland Security, I'll be leading the way. And together we'll make sure everyone is in this country legally. So let's get out there and get them, recruits. Together we can make it happen.
A perfect 4-act descent into madness. And then came the leak. Not from South Park's writer's room, but from real headlines. Reports surfaced about Hegseth's alleged signal group messages, the Pentagon infighting, and the communication protocols under review. The timing couldn't have been worse. So when word spread that South Park's next episode would feature him, the internet exploded. Fans didn't ask if they'd target him. They asked how hard.
Whoa! Now we'll ask the same determination of you. Because detaining and questioning people is never easy.
When the rumors hit, Hegseth jumped online, posting a short response. Satire's fun when it's wrong. But the irony, the stories South Park draws from aren't fabricated. They're exaggerated truths, made sharper, louder, and impossible to ignore. That's what defines this season. It's not parody for laughs, it's commentary with teeth. Each episode blurs the line between fiction and fallout, turning the week's political chaos into animated prophecy.
Du, kein Auto, tu es nicht. Oh wow, das ist die beste Suppe überhaupt. Oh Gott.
When South Park starts animating your headlines, it's not parody anymore, it's prophecy. Trump lit the fuse, Noam kept it burning, Tucker and Vance fanned the flames. And Pete Hegseth? He's the grand finale, the Pentagon's golden boy turned cartoon cautionary tale. Because in 2025, South Park isn't doing episodes, it's doing exposés, animated, ruthless, and devastatingly funny. So, what's next? Fans are already calling this the season of reckoning. Each episode hits harder, turning real-world headlines into animated judgment. And if South Park's track record means anything, Pete Hegseth isn't the end. He's just the next domino. If you want the full breakdown when the episode drops, every frame, every reference, every hidden jab, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop your take in the comments.